Welcome to Switch It Up. I'm Todd.
Oh, gee.
This is Sheila. If you're new to our channel, we do RV lifestyle. Anyway, watch our other videos, you'll understand. Right now, where are we at?
We're at Grand Teton National Park.
And Sheila has started to plan our adventures here. I'm so excited.
We're going on a hike.
Yeah, I don't know how long. We have parameters on the hiking. I try to put those in because she'd take us like 10 miles in or something. So we'll just see how it goes. So is that what this video is going to be about? Things to do in Grand Tetons?
I think that's a good idea.
Okay, so let the video begin. We shall now play the intro. How was that? That's good.
Just roll it.
You know, by the time we're done with this, we might figure out how to do this YouTube thing.
I don't know about that.
All right. Roll the intro. Why do I listen to you? I don't know why I follow you.
A man and a woman left their home to switch things up and go on the road. They didn't know where they would go, but it's gotta be better than staying home. They switched it up. They switched it up.
All right, adventure hat check, hiking gear check, backpack. Here's the thing, here's an insider tip. Sheila just left me. We're at Jenny Lake, and there is over a mile between where we need to go get on this boat to go across. And when you're coming to these national parks, parking is just horrendous. So we take the Hemingways, park, we're a mile away, take the bikes in, lock them up, walk right in. Did I tell you I love this bike yet? It's like a pack mule. All right, the adventures begin. Isn't that pretty? Sorry, we're gonna have to use cell phone and 360 footage from here on out. I don't take the big cameras, take GoPros, things like that. So wind and sometimes audio just doesn't match well when we start these little adventures. So you'll just have to endure, but let's get this thing going. This is on. All right, that worked out really well. Now we're right at the entrance. I gotta go find Sheila. There she is, there she is. How was that? I was sharing with them how awesome it is to take the bikes in from over a mile out.
Yes.
It's almost like a hack. That's a travel hack. I feel like that's what we just did. All right, do you know where we're going next?
Boat ramp.
Ain't
them.
nothing.
Not
Sure
yet.
is pretty. All right, we have made it to Inspiration Point. Do you feel inspired?
It's a mile in.
Yeah, we're a mile in, and she's not done with me yet. Just so you know, she's got some canyon we're going down next. But this is pretty, look. Hidden Falls. Isn't that pretty? I don't think I can capture it. It is, absolutely. And the wind, yeah, it's like 50 degrees because the water's so cold. It's like an air conditioner. Fabulous. Okay, so today we are going to be doing some kayaking in the Grand Teton National Park.
Yeah.
Let's give a tip. If you're going to kayak here, what did we have to do, dear? It was a process.
Yes, we have to have them inspected
Yes, and then after the inspection, then you had to go to the visitor center,
to get a permit
which was $15 per kayak for the year.
For the year, $17.
Then you're supposed to get online. This is a tip. And online you have to get an evasive sticker.
Some sort of invasive species sticker.
That they
Yes.
can't stick on because they're emailing it to you. Yeah.
Yeah, so then you just, if you're gonna come, you could get it online and they'd mail it to you and then you could put it on. Plan far enough in advance. Or you just show it on your phone.
Yes. All right, let's go see what this looks like. The water's moving pretty good.
Yep.
They're letting water out from the dam. We gotta go faster. Ah, why do I listen to you? Hey, look. Feather. I'm like, I don't know why I follow you. What? Bear? Big bear. I'm running. Hey, I think he could swim towards you. I think he's gonna swim. He's on camera. Holy crap. I told you the water isn't deep. Wow. He is huge. And so big. I don't think we'll have lunch here.
No.
Wow.
Seemed like a good lunch spot. Is that a baby?
Oh, if that's a baby, that would be bad.
Are you sure?
He's in those trees.
Right, kind of that. That is some turkey.
He
That's
can-
all I got.
He can see us as a snack. Well, he can't get to the other side because that's the river and it's going really fast.
So I was thinking we'd go back up in there, but I don't know.
We'd be
Too many close to bears.
we'd be trapped. Like if we went up in there, we'd be stuck in between.
In between what?
Well, like it's not very shallow. I mean, very deep over there.
Yeah, he just walked right across it. That was cool. Black bear.
Yeah, that was like National Geographic stuff. He's right here.
I see him. There's other one in the water.
What?
There's two. One in the water.
Where's the one in the water? He's a lot bigger than I thought he would be. Is this when the guy said, "Hey, otters look really cute until they attack you"?
I think so. Look at the size of that bird.
He's not even afraid. I'd back up though. Oh, there he went.
Oh, he's got a friend in the water in that dam.
Well, that's kind of cool. Welcome to Dubois. What are we doing in Dubois? We're staying here. That's what we're doing, isn't it?
It's just part of there's just like this, I don't know, there's Jackson, Dubois, and Cody that kind of surround the Grand Teton and the Yellowstone area. So we're just kind of checking it out while we're here.
So Dubois is about 80 miles from Yellowstone and it's about 50 miles from Tetons.
Yeah, I don't know about your mileage, so I'm not going to
No,
comment.
you don't have to comment because I know it's right. Cool little town though. If you're looking at some of the gateway, the reason we really liked it is we heard about something that's really pretty cool outside of town, and that's is it the military museum or something like that?
Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, we're really up on our facts. But we're gonna run into Dubois so you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like, and we're actually staying right across the road at, is it Windhaven?
Windhaven.
Windhaven RV Park. It's a nice little park. Alan owns
One of the
it.
nicest guys. But then again, every RV park,
Yeah,
we've
we've
just
been-
met a lot of great people.
Really blessed. So we're gonna go about
What
3/4
was
of a
that?
mile. What?
Some varmint just went into that hole.
Okay, we're not gonna talk about those right now. We're not
Oh.
talking varmints.
Sorry, squirrel.
Squirrel.
Well, it wasn't a squirrel, it was a varmint.
Oh, and there's more bones. It's like elk bones everywhere.
Well, I don't know what that thing was. It's good
Okay, we
size.
gotta continue on with this video. We're gonna go into Dubois.
Go see what that was.
No, I'm not going to. It's not my
Go
deal.
look, you can zoom in
Look,
the hole.
the town has free Wi-Fi.
Well, let's go
in
see.
the town
There's
park.
a river walk. I want to see that. You know me
Okay.
in the water. get on the jackalope. It says there's a giant jackalope.
Get a jack. Get on.
I'm not getting on the jackalope.
Get on the jackalope.
No, you can't make me.
Sheila won't get on the jackalope. Sheila, get on the jackalope. Come on.
Why?
Because it's fun.
I don't think getting on the jackalope is fun.
We are at the world's largest jackalope exhibit. You'll find that in Dubois. And his furry friend.
Now you're gonna tell. She says there's no such thing as a jackalope.
Well, does it even make sense?
You don't know. One day, you could have had. It's time for Dot's history. There was a story, right? And it was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and he was like
Not a jackalope.
super lonely. And one night, he went off on a ride with his buddies. He got into the deer eggnog, and the next thing you know, he met the Easter Bunny.
What?
And you didn't know that the Easter Bunny was actually a female because she likes to lay eggs. So between Rudolph and the Easter Bunny, we get the jackalope. You didn't know that story? That's how it happened. They may be mythical, but not only can they lay eggs, they can fly. True story.
No, not true story.
True story, and you can ride it just like,
No.
That's why there's saddles.
Don't say true story.
True story.
Don't
You
say
can
true
ride it
story.
because just like, you know, they fly like
Okay,
reindeer.
Is there an end
Yeah.
to your story?
That's why there's saddles on the jackalopes.
But where's the end of the story?
Well, this is Jackie. That's the name of this jackalope. It was commemorative. I'm gonna ride Jackie the jackalope. So
Nothing says I'm a tourist.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
riding the jackalope.
sometimes you gotta spur them. You gotta spur these.
I don't think you spur in the front. I
My
don't
brother
think
taught me that.
that- in the front legs?
Yeah, you spur them.
In the front legs.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Huh.
She can hear you too.
Yeah. There's even one mounted. Look at that.
Well, the reason they're mounted is they've outlawed hunting them.
Here's a new one.
It's kind of sad, really.
You want a hat?
So now you know it's true. I mean, they've got a full mounting of this jackalope from the hooves on up.
Oh, Bigfoot's standing right there too. So
Bigfoot, he's along. This is too happy of a Bigfoot. He's too happy. Got big thumbs. But this jackalope, I don't know how they found it. Look at the jackalope poop. It's like they poop russet potatoes. Now, this jackalope, fully mounted. You didn't know they were so soft. But never really got the story of this one. I know the name of this one. I think it's Henry, but I'm not sure.
Henry.
Well, yeah, I think so. Pretty impressive mounting they've got here. Can you imagine back in the day when you had to you're going through the Wyoming and you are, this would have been far, this is like where dreams were made in Wyoming. You've got to come see this specimen. It's beautiful.
Hear the river.
You hear the river?
I do.
All right. So this is downtown Dubois. It's just basically one long street and there's a lot of
It's
cars.
a small little town. Like what did they say? Population of right around 1,000?
Yeah, it's like 900, I think.
Yeah.
And in the wintertime, some of the people leave. But it's a pretty cool little town. You've got the Cowboy Cafe, which Sheila had a bunch of pie. Not a bunch. She had a big piece of pie.
I had a piece of pie.
Yeah. There, if you go there, they say, just get the pie. And then if you're hungry afterwards, then get food. Would you agree?
Well, my dinner was really good too.
Yes. So that was pretty cool. And we met some Switch Crew people there, which
We
was
did.
fun. So, but the town itself is neat. You've got a pizza place, you've got an old bar, you've got a brand new Ace Hardware opened.
Yeah, there's like some, it's like a mix of new and old. There looks like an old drugstore. I wanted to go check it out.
Yeah, and then
See the old sign.
let's see. Down here we have like trails that people can take a lot of ATV and razors and things like that. They go up into the hills and stuff, which is pretty neat. But
Looks like an old mine to our left. I don't know what that is. Doesn't that look like a mine?
yeah, it does. You see that over there? I don't know. There's no signs or nothing. Pretty cool little town though. So if you're in Dubois, you ought to come check it out. Besides, you got jackalopes just down the street. You learned
cool
so
over there.
much. Today, we are somewhere very unique. Where are we, dear?
We're at the National Museum of Military Vehicles. It's a private collection.
Worth over $100 million total invested up to this point.
That's what he's invested in. We don't know what the value is.
He's opened 2 other exhibits, which would be Vietnam, they just opened, and I think Korea.
Yes.
And it is incredible. Wait until you see some of this footage. It is amazing. So enjoy this. This will be fun, especially with the musket and the gun. It's mind-blowing. I'm mind-blown right now. I can't even think.
It's fairly special. It's not just for show. It's 11,000 pounds, and it's one of 2 in the country. The other is at the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C., which is guarding the Hope Diamond, so I've been told.
Wow.
This one is guarding $10 million worth of weapons.
Okay.
And the roof, the walls, and the floor are 6 feet of reinforced concrete. So nobody's going to sneak in.
No, not even a mouse.
Not blow their way in either. But here's his pride and joy. 2 years ago, he outbid Smithsonian for this musket that fired the first shot in the Revolutionary War. And Private John Simpson did not follow the orders of his commander, who said, "Do not shoot until you see the whites of their eyes." You've heard that expression. It's because the range on this musket was only 40 yards, and they're very short on ammunition. John Simpson was a crack shot farmer. He couldn't resist this British officer in his red vest and gold braid sitting on a white horse, so he shot him, and that started the war. Next day, the commander said, "Who fired that first shot?" And his buddy said, "He did," pointed to this guy. And he was court-martialed. But the court-martial then was really a slap in the wrist and a symbolic court-martial saying, "You're now in the Army, you're not a farmer, you can't shoot whatever you want to shoot, you have to follow commands and instructions." So he stayed in the Army, and he finished the war as an officer, actually. But his family kept this weapon in their possession until 2019, at which time it was put up for auction, and Dan Starks outbid the Smithsonian and paid $500,000 for this musket.
I'm kind of surprised that it's only 500,000.
Well, I'm surprised that this.
Other people have said the same thing. To me, I guess the number of zeros depends how big your wallet is.
Yes.
I'm surprised.
I've been running round in circles, chasing my tail and lost my way, seeking shelter in different corners, never finding a place to stay. Somehow ended up here on the ground.
Field kitchen.
Can you imagine cooking on that, dear? This is the chow wagon. I mean, that's incredible. 1909 chow wagon.
Thought that I would find the answers, drinking till my feet felt numb, just like father did when I was young.
Victor Charlie in tree line with multiple automatic weapons. White phosphorus. Danger close. Out.
Lost far too long. I can't see. I'm trapped in darkness. Life has turned its back on me, it seems.
I think you would never, if you were driving on the highway and you saw this, you'd be like, there's no way this even existed. That's the crazy part. It's in the middle of nowhere. We're like 8 miles outside of Dubois, right on the road, on the way to Grand Tetons. So if you have a shot, you should probably stop, don't you think?
Absolutely. Probably one of the most impressive collections. I love it. You can see the guy's passion, and
You can see his passion, all right.
I think that's probably one of the most impressive things is the sheer size of the collection and the legacy he's leaving behind.
Is insane.
The sheer investment that he's made to preserve the history.
Yeah, veterans get to come here for free as well.
As they should.
As
I
they
think
should.
That's pretty awesome.
So if you're ever outside of Dubois, I don't even know what road this is, you should stop and take about 3 hours.
Back on me it would seem. Brother, help me up, I've fallen down.
All right, we are wrapping up. We're finishing Dubois, we're finishing the Grand Tetons, and we're hanging out with Switch Crew. We've met along the way.
Don't start laughing.
I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing at nothing. I'm not laughing at nothing. I'm good. So we've been able to go hiking. We've been able to go kayaking. We've seen a bear. We've done all these wonderful things. What did you guys do today?
Floated on the river.
What else? Oh,
they did float
you did float down the river. What else did you do?
Cook some pork.
And you're gonna do fly fishing? Are
Fly
you doing
fishing?
Fly fishing?
Yep.
Oh, you're not gonna be here for fly fishing.
Yellowstone?
Oh, these are van lifers.
Yeah. They went to Yellowstone.
You did Yellowstone. We're gonna do Yellowstone.
Rodeo?
And they're doing a rodeo. So if you're gonna be in Dubois, there's all of these things to do, which is a lot of fun. Is there anything you'd like to say to these people while you have the opportunity? You're speaking to the world.
Get on the road and go. Live your best life. You know what?
Switch it up.
Switch it up.
People are lovely here.
Oh,
They are.
she's so
Tom
special.
and Sheila out on the road. go
Yes.
Say hi.
Stop and say hi. We need
Great
love. We need love. All right. That being said, we are
Oh, this.
out.